Why am I not surprised by the news this week that Marine Le Pen has been prevented from running for the French presidency? The reason why I'm not surprised is very simple and very straightforward. Lawfare has become an important element in the everyday political life of Europe and the Western world. So what is lawfare? What lawfare really means is a strategic use of the judiciary as an alternative to fighting and winning election. Lawfare is often used as a way of thwarting the political ambition of certain individual politicians and preventing the decision and the will of the people from being realized. Lawfare began its history in the beginning of the human rights revolution, and with the gradual expansion of human rights to cover just about anything, lawfare really kicked in as a way of regulating people's life of businesses and other institutions. And these days, what we also have in addition to human rights is the manipulative use of the rule of law as a way in which the European Commission can basically police and control what happens within the nation states. Anything they don't like can be immediately declared as a violation of the rule of law. You know, there used to be a time when I could respect the independence of the judiciary. There was a time when we all took very seriously the separation of powers between the courts and parliament. These days, that's gone. That ship has sailed because increasingly the courts are assuming a very important political role. They assume that they have the right to be the final arbiters of what a parliament decides or what the people decide. Unfortunately, we now have courts and judiciaries throughout Europe that are inhabited by judges that are politicized, that are committed to a particular ideology. They all go to the same law schools, they all learn about critical legal theory, and they all believe that the court should be used as a way of preventing the parliament from having the final say on everyday matters. They think they have the moral authority to tell the people and the elected representatives about what should be done. I think that lawfare represents a huge threat to the democratic way of life in Europe. And our job, it seems to me, is to fight against it and to ensure that at the end of the day, it is representative democracy, the people and the people that they elect, that decides which direction Europe moves in.